Hi, yogis. Welcome to your practice. It's Kim, and I'm so thankful that you were here. And this practice is going to be one that is very gentle, is perfect for beginners, or even those of you who just need a slower, gentler practice. And we're going to do lots of forward bending. It's going to feel really good in the legs, the hips, and the back body. So I look forward to this time. I do have 2 blocks and 1 strap with me here today. So you may want to pause the video and go get these tools and then bring them back to your mat, as I do think they are very helpful tools. So we're going to begin on our back today. So go ahead and lay all the way down. Begin from Shavasana. And what I love about beginning on the back is that we have a really nice chance to connect with our breath, our Ujjayi breath. And so if this is kind of the first time that you're hearing about Ujjayi breath, sometimes it's just best to have an experience. So from Shavasana, relax your legs, and let's place the right hand over the belly. And go ahead and close your eyes. Softly close your lips. And begin to breathe in and out of your nose. And this breathing technique is one that is done in and out of the nose. And notice how good it feels to just have that soft stream of air flow in and out of the nose. It clears out our nasal passages, opens up our sinuses. It creates this feeling of being oxygenated completely and fully. And Ujjayi breath translates to the victorious breath. And you'll notice that as you inhale, the breath is like a stream down the throat into the lungs and diaphragm. And as you exhale, that stream flows back up the throat and out of the nose. And the Ujjayi sounds like the ocean waves. And the sound is very soothing, very zen. Now I want you to deepen your breath and smooth out that Ujjayi breath so that you feel your belly rise and fall in your right hand. And just try to keep all of your focus and all of your awareness on the Ujjayi breath into the right hand. And now place your left hand over your heart. This time, as you inhale, allow your chest and lungs to expand into your left hand. And as you exhale, you'll feel your chest and lungs soften down. So just allowing the focus now of your breath to be into the left hand. And this is how we get to know our body, our breath patterns, our mind patterns. You'll notice when the mind starts to wander away to just come back to focusing on breathing into your hands. And this will start to sharpen our skill of concentration and focus. Let's just take a few more breaths here, creating an intimate connection and friendship with your breath. Okay, good. Now let your hands just fall away from your body. All right, let's keep our legs long. Bring the legs together and press your heels forward, and this will activate the muscles in your legs. And now bring your arms down by your side with the palms facing down. Keep your legs just like they are. Inhale, lift your arms up and overhead. Feel your collarbones lift. As you exhale, lower your arms down to your side and draw in your navel. Inhale, lifting the arms. Exhale, lower the arms, connecting with your navel and reestablishing the steadiness in the legs and in the feet. Inhale. Maybe hold your inhale and just stretch your body. Exhale, lower your arms, drawing in the navel. One more time, big inhale. Inhale through your nose. I want you to hold your breath. Stretch your body even bigger. Exhale out of your nose and lower your arms to your side, back to a neutral position. And remember this posture. Bring both knees into your belly. Hands to the knees or the shins. And just do a little rock side to side, massaging the low back. Now come back to center. With your hands on your knees or your shins, I want you to hold one leg in each hand so that you're not interlacing or clasping the hands. And notice when you pull the knees and the thighs into your belly that your elbows bend. Now keep your knees together. And as you inhale, drop your knees away from you, just far enough so that your arms extend. Exhale out of the nose and bend your elbows, pulling the knees back into the body. Inhale, the knees drop away from you. Exhale, pull the knees in. One more. Inhale and exhale. Keep your knees in and open your arms wide into a T with the palms facing down. And we're going to squeeze the legs together a little bit, just creating some internal rotation in the legs. Now as you inhale, let your knees drop about halfway to the right and turn your navel to the left. Exhale, come back to center. Now as you inhale, drop your knees about halfway to the left, drawing your navel to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, knees about halfway to the right, navel to the left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, knees to the left. Exhale to center. Inhale, knees to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, knees to the left. Exhale, back to center. Bring your feet to the ground. Butterfly the knees open, bringing the soles of the feet together, and let your arms come back down by your side. Now close your eyes. Return your focus back to your Ujjayi breath in and out of the nose. And just pretend that your right hand is on your belly, your left hand is on your chest, And you're able to touch the hands with that deep, smooth breath in and out of your nose. And again, if your mind ever wanders away, just know that that's normal. But just come back to focusing on this present moment, how your body feels, the experience of breathing. Just coming into this present moment. Three more breaths. Enjoy these 3 breaths. Now bring your legs back to center, one leg at a time. We're going to roll to our side and slowly come up. Let's come onto the hands and knees. So just make your way into a neutral tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Now as you inhale, lengthen your spine, bringing the crown of the head forward. As you exhale, begin to sink back to your heels. Let your elbows come to the ground and round your forehead to the ground, releasing your neck and shoulders. Let's do that again. Inhale, come back to the hands and knees. Bring the crown of the head forward. Exhale, nice and slow, sinking back, releasing your elbows, neck, and forehead down. Inhale, crown of the head forward. Exhale, nice and slow, sink back to the earth. Inhale, tabletop pose, lengthening the spine, crown of the head forward. Exhale, sinking back to the heels. Releasing your head down. Resting here for 3 slow Ujjayi breaths. And feel your breath expand into the back of the belly, and the back of the waist and lungs. Come back to the hands and knees to a neutral tabletop position. We're going to spread the fingers as wide as possible. And I want you to feel like you're gripping the mat with all 10 fingertips. Rooting into the base of the palms. Tuck your toes. Set up for downward dog. Take an inhale. Now as you exhale, press into your hands. Reach into your arms. Let your head fall through the biceps. And I'm going to keep a bend in my knees because my legs feel really tight right now. So a bend in the knees helps to lengthen the spine. If we have tight hamstrings and we try to force our legs straight, what's going to happen is you're going to end up rounding in the spine and the back body, and that's just not good body mechanics. The pose of downward dog is an extension of the spine, meaning a lengthening. Now from here, take a big inhale, and the exhale, we're going to walk our feet forward to the hands. Reach over, grab your blocks, hold it down over the legs. sweep your arms up by your ears so that head round, put your hands on the blocks, and just release your spine over the legs. Now lean back and sweep up. Inhale, come all the way up, grounding the heels, lifting the fingertips. And as you exhale, lower your arms to your side. Exhale, sink back, just in and out of chair pose. This is a great pose to strengthen the ankles. It's great for the knees. It helps release the low back. As you inhale, lean back, reach up, come all the way up. Exhale, lower your arms to your side. And again, draw your navel in and just stand up tall, mountain pose. Let's do one more round of that dynamic chair pose. Inhale and exhale, nice and slow. Sink back into your tailbone, into your sitting bones, and then just round and release over the legs. Now from here, let's straighten the legs. Turn your blocks up to the highest notch, and we're going to straighten into the arms. And as you inhale, lift and lengthen your spine, pressing back into the legs. And now exhale, fold out and over your legs to your deepest point and wrap your hands around your calves, bringing the head all the way down. Now bring your hands to your blocks. We're going to take a giant step back with the left toes. Bring your blocks to frame around your right foot, bending the right knee over the ankle, chest forward, and our back leg. If you find you're bending the left knee, I want you to lift your knee, press into the heel. Take 3 Ujjayi breaths in and out of the nose. Keep your face soft and your gaze at one point. And just remembering how important and powerful and strong the feet and legs are. So grateful. Let's bring the blocks forward. Press into your right foot, step the left foot forward, fold over the legs. Take a giant step back now with your right toes. Your blocks will frame around the left foot. And again, we want the left knee to bend over the ankle. We're not going forward past it. Directly over the ankle. Back leg is like an anchor. We're lifting the knee, pressing through the heel, chest forward. Shoulders are soft. Take 3 Ujjayi breaths. And just remain calm. Even if shakiness comes up, just breathe into it. Good, now this time, we're going to lower the right knee to the mat. Slide the left foot back. Come onto the hands and knees. You can set your blocks over to the side. This time, let's widen out the knees. Touch your big toes together. Sink back onto your heels. We're going to let our belly come down. And now reach over, grab one of those blocks and put it underneath your forehead so that you can relax your arms and your hands on the ground. Just a wide leg child's pose always feels so nice and so soothing. And let's take 3 more breaths into the back of the belly, waist, and lungs. And the Ujjayi breath is so powerful because most people do not realize that breathing in and out of the nose is actually a way to take a full, deep breath. When we breathe in our mouth, which is not a usual pranayama technique, our breath is very shallow, and it will actually trigger anxiety, panic. So by breathing in and out of the nose, using this Ujjayi breath, this sends a message to our nervous system that we're safe and that it's okay to relax and slow down. Go ahead and come up now. Come back to the hands and knees. So now let's set our block to the side and just bring your legs out in front of you so that we're seated. We're going to use our strap now. So go ahead and get your strap and unroll it. And let's loop the strap around the heels. And I like to just have it kind of staged around the feet. Okay, so with the heels forward, walk your sitting bones back. This will lengthen out the legs, and we want to make sure that we don't lock the knees. Now put your hands next to your hips, press into the ground, and lift the belly. Take your arms up to the sky, press your heels forward, inhale, lifting the collarbones. Now as you exhale, reach out and over the legs, like you're reaching past your feet, and draw your navel into the body so that there's a connection, again, to the breath. Let's just move in and out of it. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, nice and slow, just folding out and over the legs. Keeping the legs active. One more time. Inhale, come all the way up. Maybe hold the inhale, see if you can lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, out and over the legs. Now this time, grab your strap. And just soften your shoulders and relax your head. Bringing your focus once again to the Ujjayi breath. Just relax. Let's take 3 more breaths. Release your strap and walk your hands next to the hips and sit up tall for a moment. Go ahead and set your strap off of the mat. And let's transition to the back again. And as you come onto your back, just pause with the feet on the ground. Just pause for a moment, letting the low back release. Now stretch out your left leg. Shift your hips over to the right. And we're going to hook the right toes behind the left knee and cross your right knee over to the left. And I've got my left hand on my right knee, just guiding the knee over. Open out your right arm with the palm facing up. Just keep your head in neutral. Oh, and these reclined twists feel so good. Just breathe into that sweetness, that goodness. As you exhale, go ahead and release your twist. And just make your way back through center, neutral, and pause. Stretch out the right leg. Shift your hips a little bit to the left. We're going to hook the left toes behind the right knee. And then as you roll to the outer right leg, the left knee just crosses over to the perfect depth of twist. We want to make sure that the left shoulder is relaxed and the arm is long. And just breathing into the body rotating in this direction. As you exhale, go ahead and release your twist. And again, come back to center neutral. Bring both knees to your chest with your hands on the knees or shins one more time and just hold the legs in towards the belly. 3 Ujjayi breaths. Go ahead and release your legs. Stretch out your legs. Relax your arms to your side. And maybe walk your heels open just a little bit wider than your hips so your toes can just open out and your legs can completely relax. Relaxing your shoulders. Rolling your palms to face up so that you can relax your fingertips and this grip that we normally carry in the hands. Just let yourself release that for now. And close your eyes. And just like we started, bring your awareness to the breath in and out of the nose. Quieting the breath, quieting the mind. And just resting in this profound experience of simply breathing and being here in complete ease. And before we come out of this, I want you just to notice just how good you feel right now. Or maybe if there was a shift from how you felt earlier, maybe in your mood, your thoughts, or how your body feels. And when we can acknowledge how this practice makes a positive impact in our body, mind, just on our overall well-being, we can realize that how grateful we are to have this time and this practice. And the ability to give ourselves just a way to live in peace that is completely natural and all from within. Let's go ahead and stretch the arms up and overhead. Big inhale. Pointing the toes. And again, as you exhale, bring the knees into the chest and gently rock side to side. And bringing the feet down, let's just roll slowly over to the side. And then come up and just come into a comfortable seat. Now bring your hands together in front of the heart. And this is a gesture of composure and balance. Maybe close your eyes again, bringing just a very gentle smile onto your face. And just taking a moment, reflecting and receiving. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.